I'm trying to share the post. I don't know if it's shared.
Hi, and welcome back. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and it is November, which means NaNoWriMo for many of us author types. Um, that means it's National Novel Writing Month, and we try to write 50,000 words in 1 month. So it's a challenge, and we try to do our best. And I am making some progress, but I'm kind of in a binge read mood, so it's been a
Oh,
little bit of a struggle.
hmm
But yeah, one day I may have read a book in two sequels and then started my words after midnight.
hmm
But for the most part, I've actually been finishing by a reasonable hour, which is not my usual. So not too bad. How is everybody else's nano going, or whatever projects you're working on?
Indeed. I'm working on my lesbian vampire romance for Nano.
Ooh.
I'm at 13.5, so I need another like 500 words to get to my next milestone.
Sure. Cool. Good
So
progress, though.
I have been chunking along every day. Um, some days I have some days I have met the goal. A lot of days I have not.
I do
But
these like binge writes where
mhm,
I get like 4K in a day, and then I do like 200 words,
yeah,
Yeah.
and it,
but
it goes back and forth between
If
that.
I was capable of doing 4K in a day, other than like once in my life, I might try. But like,
Mm.
if I get behind, I am so screwed. So instead, I sleep deprive myself and I don't get to go to bed until my words are in,
hmm
whether it's 10:30 or 2 a.m.
yeah,
Holy crap, savvy.
Oh, hey,
well,
awesome. Let me
well,
pop. Oh, Doc, answer, and then I'll pop into the comments.
I keep trying to answer. People keep talking over me. I guess it's fair. I talk over you plenty, and I probably shouldn't. But so I'm like, what am I? I'm like 4,000 down from where I should be by the end of today. But I've upped my daily goal to 2,500 words because I am off for all this week. So um,
Ooh.
my aim is to write when I normally would have gone to work and see if I can get ahead of things before I have to go back to work on the 20th.
So
Uh,
your aim is not to misbehave?
yes, my aim is my, my aim is to get words in so I can misbehave without
Right. Let me pop into the comments real quick. Felicia's here. Hello, Dreaming Truth. Mama Maggie swung by but had to go to bed because COVID is kicking her bum, unfortunately.
that sucks.
Yeah. Andy is here. Hello and welcome. Ellis, hi. Good to see you. I don't know if you've been to my stream before. If not, welcome. If you've been before, I'm sorry for forgetting. Let's see. VRC Scott is here. Everybody sending Mama Maggie good
Yep.
healing wishes. Hello. Ellis is doing NaNoWriMo and has about 3,000 words left to finish today. Awesome. It sounds like you are a weekend binger, which I know works for many people's schedules. So let's see. Savvy is here, as Sako mentioned. Hello and welcome. Savvy's excited to write with us, but has to walk the dogs first, so
Mhm.
might have to wait for a sprint too. Savvy's got 4,000 words already today because apparently
Damn.
other people are capable of
She's
that.
always been so prolific.
She's
Yeah.
going in for double nano. So
hmm
Yeah, yeah. So going for 100K total. But definitely, puppers deserve walks.
Absolutely.
So Savvy's at 32K for the month so far and needs to get a little ahead so the holiday doesn't bring her down.
so
So
she's
Yeah.
going for a lol.
yeah. RC's like, oh, you're on fire. At least I assume that's what that is. And this is Rockstar.
Yep.
Uh, RC is working on cleaning, and Ellis has not been to my stream before, but is excited to be here. I try to remember who comes and who doesn't.
Yep.
So we're super excited to have you here. I like regulars, I like occasional people, and I like newbies. And I like talking about writing, or else I shouldn't have a stream, really. So, but it is November, so I'm kind of a little anxious to get into a sprint.
Mhm.
So now we will go from the scintillating talk to the scintillating watching us sit and write with all of our mics on mute.
I might also what's the concept? Oh, make some ramen for a sprint, because I had pancakes for breakfast, but that was like 11, and
Mhm.
it didn't have like protein to go with it, so the carb crash is starting. So
You have to keep your carb levels up, huh?
yeah. Somebody was saying on my this week's blog post was on YouTube were about things to do when the words aren't coming, and somebody said, yeah, they can tell when their cookie um, count is down.
When the cookie level is low and you need to replenish, yes.
Right. So, okay. For those who are new, I am easily amused, and it is 2023. So we do 23-minute sprints here because what I just said. So here we go. So
There we go.
oh, okay. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom, chaka laka laka. Easily amused. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Good.
Nice. Somebody on the stream may have hit 20K during that stream.
Ooh.
According to the sprint thingy, I have 405 words.
So I did 433 words. But I had to do some math to figure that out. So,
and I made ramen and ate it.
Ate it.
Oh.
I have 13,982 words, so I've got like another 60 to go.
Pretty solid.
I hit my next milestone, which would allow me to apply my Goddess Provisions box to my altar.
Oh, nice. So let me pop over to the comments. And let's see. Desdemona swung by over on Twitch and is also joining me on the ramen train.
Ramen train.
Choo choo.
I just heard a podcast about the history of ramen recently. It's actually apparently more Chinese than Japanese, but
Okay.
it's kind of like a Japanese take on traditional Chinese food.
Sure.
Thanks to surplus wheat from the United States.
Shocked. There's a boy cardinal looking at me through the window.
Okay.
So our state bird, the most popular state bird in the U.S.
Yes.
Yep.
How many states? Let's see what Google says. 7 states. Illinois,
that's a lot.
Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia. But yeah, it gets top honors in the U.S.
Jeez.
So let's see. Dwan swung by. Hello and welcome. How is your script going? Let's see. Ellis says, congrats on your sprints. Ellis got 351 this round, and the manuscript has a total of 34K. They're aiming for 70 to 75K. Nice. I did a nano and a half once. And I keep thinking I'm going to do it again, and then not.
And then not.
So Andy only got 300 words, which legit is slow for him, but respectable for most of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Hello and welcome. C of E is new. We love having you. Joined a little late and still got 378 words in. Stats. Very nice. Let's see. Des is editing and got through 200 words, which they've mostly just retyped. She also had to make some story notes, doing that thing where you realize your character didn't really react to big important thing back when it happened. Oops.
Yeah.
I realized a plot hole, and you know what I did? I had the other characters say, but what about this? And have them react horribly, because if I, as the writer, can forget things, so can the characters. I figure as long as you acknowledge it on page that it was something stupid and somebody calls them out on it, then it's not a plot hole.
Yeah.
That's my fix. Duan says the script is good and is finished a short story and is looking at other projects. Oh my god. Oh. Just checking stuff off. Left and right. Wait. Right.
Left and right and left and
okay.
Wax on.
I'm
wax on, wax off.
Not quite ambidextrous, but if I go slow, my left hand is not incapable. So I know some people's left hands or off hands, whichever hand they are is more for balance than anything else. So did anybody have any sprint snacks?
I had that sandwich.
Ooh, what type of sandwich was it?
hard salami, and provolone.
Nice.
Nice. And of course, you had your Chex Mix.
Yep.
Did it have the extra M&Ms and stuff?
I've not thrown the M&Ms in yet.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I won't. But on Thursday, I had a temporary crown installed. So they warned me about hard foods on and sticky foods on that side. So far, the Chex Mix has been kind of an experiment. It's the first really crunchy thing I've had
Okay.
since Thursday, but so far things are actually going well.
Okay. Because store-bought Chex Mix does not taste like my aunt's Chex Mix, where she like adds seasonings and bakes it, and it gets hard and crunchy.
Yeah.
Store-bought is not as crunchy, and it always confuses me. And then I go for Gardettos instead. Ghirardelli's? I don't remember. With the like
Ghirardelli's is a chocolate company. No, but,
the one with the bagel chips.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bagel chips. But I just try to hit those on the other side first. But.
Yeah, I hear you. So, and obviously I had chicken ramen. So chicken is my favorite. So, shout out to Sako for reading Juan's short story.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So, Des says the really big important thing her character didn't respond to was something regarding their father, though they were able to kind of explain part of it away. There is a lot of shit going on, and they can only divide their focus so much.
Yeah.
Haha. Des is off to make the ramen and Gardettos. Thank you.
Okay. I've never really had ramen, or at least not the instant ramen. I think I had it like once in college when everyone was living off of it, and it was like, this needs meat in it. What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
But
my mom used it as a side dish.
Okay.
Their mom believed it should be a meat, a veggie, and a starch on the plate.
Right.
So big chunk of meat and then veggies, and then.
Yep. You're a little bit faint, Morgan. I don't know.
It's like the noise canceling is trying to cancel you out.
Yep.
Okay, how about that?
That's better.
I unplugged my microphone and plugged it back in. It worked last time.
I believe that's what we did last time. Yeah. But
So
I've always been one who felt that a meal should have a significant protein to it, and ramen as a meal just never had proper protein. But
traditionally, you throw things in with the noodles and the seasoning packet. It's not by itself. You add like an egg, and a lot of times I do like the steak-um meat that I have in my freezer. I'll toss that in too. I'm a slacker cook, so I have pre-cooked chunk chicken in my freezer as well that I'll heat up and stir in, and I'll stir in like mixed veggies as well. But this time I just wanted it as a snack, so I just made it plain.
I just never got into it enough in college when I was exposed to it to start trying those variations. So
I mean, in college I didn't have any extra ingredients because my budget was like $50 a semester for things off of the cafeteria swipe. Like I didn't have a budget.
I've also heard that actual non-restaurants are so much better than the instant stuff. So
yeah, assuming you like soup in the first place.
Yeah.
I grew up eating ramen because my grandmother would ship it by the box. So I didn't grow up on Maruchan and Top Ramen. I grew up on Ichiban, Sapporo Ichiban ramen.
Yeah. So Jennifer Brown swung by hello and says what I wanted was Gardettos. So 2 people reminded me, yes, 100%. Jen writes romances here. Hello, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
And let's see. Alexa plays Horde. Cleaned the pantry yesterday, so writing delaying. procrastinating is like my forte. And found a bunch of instant miso soup in there. So that is today's snack.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So it's like quarter after. What do we say about another sprint?
Okay.
We say yes to another sprint.
Okay, let's see. Step 1, reset the timer. Step 2,
share the timer.
Share the timer. Oh, I did not hide it. I took it down entirely.
Yes, you closed it. Oh.
So anyway, 23 minutes because it's 2023, and let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Let's do it.
Okay. We got all kinds of fun people.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
It felt pretty good. I got to do some quick math. Find out how many
Same.
words I did.
I wrote 25 words
Ew.
and did some self-care.
Oh, this was a good sprint. I did 616 words.
Nice.
And I think part of the reason why this was fast is that I finally got to the part where my main character gets transported into fairy.
Ew.
Ooh.
Nice. I'm definitely about to be at a kidnapping. We're just, trying to get there and figure out why all the things and stuff. But I got 416 words or something. So in a 23-minute sprint, I usually hit between 300 and 500. And if I do better than that, it's a great day. If I do less than that, well, not all sprints are good.
Not all sprints are created equal.
It's true. So let me pop back in. Savvy got back just in time to write. 20 minutes remaining. It was a 23-minute sprint, so you didn't miss much. Hello, Bettina. Sliding in for the sprints. Thanks for coming. CV made it. Hey, welcome back. JK swung by. Says, hey guys, what's up? We're sprinting. Hello, Nicole made it. Trying to catch up for the Nano. So far behind. Almost at 8K. 8K is pretty solid. It's, maybe not the target, but it's respectable word count. So Jen Sako wants Sako to come here and help them with their assignment.
What is the assignment? My
don't know. I don't know. CB says, I know it's cheating, but I'm borrowing bits from a previous draft. This information is critical to the plot. Des had to fight a cat off their ramen, so they didn't get much done. So, in CB's defense, they're changing it up as they add it back in.
Oh yeah, that's totally legit.
Savvy is just going at it with over 1,000 words.
Wow.
And ordered some sushi for me. Am I getting some of the sushi? Let's see. Andy got another 400 words. Still need to keep at it. Pretty solid. Jen also had sushi for a late lunch. And says, why do I wait until the last day? It's for the assignments for a graphic design class.
Oh, I would love to help.
Yeah. So let's see. Savvy is so excited to eat the ramen. Oh, wait, no, sushi.
Sushi.
You're doing sushi. I'm doing ramen. Sorry. So let's see. Alexa is in an awkward middle part where the main character makes some realizations and gets his motivation for part 2 of the book. And Alexa passed 30K.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Duan was cleaning during that sprint. But
the
my
place
house
is great, right?
My house doesn't look any different. I didn't notice. So C of E is 634 words and over halfway to their target goal for today.
Nice.
Andy needs to talk to Lisa and see which pasties from the Pure Pasty Company of Vienna we will be having for dinner.
I'm not familiar with this company.
Great. CB doesn't have the time or the energy to rewrite the entire thing, though. No reason to. When I redid my first space fantasy, I salvaged 40,000 words.
Indeed.
So, right? Savvy's there with me. Definitely not cheating. If the previous draft has good stuff, use it.
Use it.
So my rule of thumb is if you're copying and pasting from the previous draft, that's cheating. If you're typing it in again, it's not.
Because you can edit as you go.
Because you will change it as you go. Because this is like, oh, this cadence is wrong. There's the right cadence. No.
So let's see. Ellis didn't manage to get far this round because they ended up getting distracted. I hear you.
Well,
I definitely checked some socials this sprint. Desdemona cheered nice. Not sure for which, but
For
maybe
everybody.
milestone
Everybody.
in general. CB has gone from 23,475 when they started this morning to 31,318. That's
Nice.
like 8,000 words. Oh my God. My hands hurt just thinking about it.
That is
Speaking of, yeah, so Duan says, if I were there, I would totally clean, but I would have to cook. We'd be hurting.
You'd be ordering delivery. No.
I mean, I can also do heat and serve. So like if it goes in the oven and I can do some spaghetti.
Yep.
I did pretty good with the HelloFresh for a while, but not during Nano. I mean, come on.
Not for
Also,
Nano. Yeah.
also it's soup season and I want soup.
Time to make chili. Start a crock pot of chili in the morning and it'll be ready when you are.
You know what time it is? It's time for a stretch break. I'm wearing my Lord of the Rings inspired hoodie.
Cool.
Or sorry, sweatshirt.
You don't want to know which one I'm wearing.
Home is behind. So that's okay. You don't have to share.
57 shirt.
I got tagged by I got emailed by the lady who runs the masquerade at Balticon.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Asking if I would do that again.
Ooh.
And
take pictures at the masquerade?
In a studio kind of setting.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you did that.
Whereas I take care of the rest of the con like in a journalistic style.
Right. Right.
So
I did get a note from the con today saying it's a great time to register. And it's like
Reg is open.
Yep. It's like, I want to be a guest. Send me a guest invite now. I'll go get my I know it's too early for that, but
yeah. I'm not sure how they're doing guest invites or anything like that. I hope they explain. But I do know you can put in a program item suggestion and suggest yourself for it is one way to put your name in your hat. The name in the hat.
Throw your hat in the ring.
Yeah, that one.
That
so ooh, Andy says that they are Cornish pasties, British meat pies, handheld and delicious, and yet not popular in the States for some bizarre reason because they don't make them near me. I was so excited when I got to try some, and I love anything with a crispy, flaky crust. Although I can't make them at home because I live with a celiac and we can't have gluten in the air.
What's the name of this place in Vienna again, Andy?
I'm scrolling back up, It's called Pure Pasty Company of Vienna. Pasty Company of Vienna.
Company of Vienna.
Yeah. So let's see. CB says before Nano, they start batch cooking. And Dwan says soup counts. Good. Let's see. And Des says they need to get a hotel next year. They already bought their tickets, did so at the last one. And then Des can do all the things and not have to worry about the drive home. Yes. Come hang out with us. Yep. It will be so much fun.
Yeah,
it's so great to see you.
I only have one convention that's close enough to home that I actually commute, and that's RavenCon. Because that's like 15 minutes down the road. I'm sorry, not RavenCon. It's Capclaves. Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
I was like, RavenCon's in Richmond. Did you move?
Richmond is not 15 minutes from Maryland.
My brain is pudding today. I am all the thoughts for story and nothing for facts anywhere else.
Brain is beginning to struggle with brain. Yes, I have to.
Brain. What is brain?
Yeah.
What is brain?
Oh. The Pure Pasty Company. We make a quarterly trip there to restock on pasties, sausage rolls, British candies, and cookies.
But they close at 4 every day except for Fridays and Saturdays when they're open till 7 on Fridays and 5:30 on Saturdays.
Wow. Bettina says they have a place in Pittsburgh called the Pub Chip Shop where they make amazing pies, and it's sad that it's rare to get meat pies in the States. Yeah. Super sad. So sad. So.
Okay.
checking real quick. Okay. Making sure my roommate wasn't about to show up because the garage door is open so the cat can do its thing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Des says my brain is nano and editing mush too. Des kept calling her sprints streams earlier on their stream. That stream is over. Wait, no, breaks. Sprint.
That sprint is over.
Check, please.
So, and Andy is going to reach out to see if their friend Charlotte from Pittsburgh has been. It sounds great. So,
I have some mandatory cat content right here.
Excellent. But you know what time it is?
Time for another sprint?
It's time for another sprint. So let's go ahead and get ready in 3, 2, 1. Boom, chaka, laka, laka, laka.
I love you, but go away.
And we're back. How was your sprint?
Still going.
I hear that. Ooh, I got 464 words.
I am over 2,000 words for the day. I got a math to find out how many was just from that last sprint. But
Sure.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I was running a sprint on my server just so I would know for my own sake, so I wouldn't have to math. Nobody else is doing it with me. But oh yeah, I have a server, a Discord server where I run sprints if people want to hang out there.
570 words.
Oh damn! Somebody's on a roll.
Not quite as good as the last one, but still damn good. Yeah.
Oh, boom. So, I see CB has a bounce. Oh, super late in the UK and is zonked and has to be up stupid o'clock. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad you got some words and stuff in. Hello, Beta Key. We were doing a sprint, but thanks for sticking around. Most of us are working on NaNoWriMo, 50,000 words in November, but you know, we are here for whatever you want to hang out and do. Some people knit, some people take naps, some people do laundry, you know, the horribleness. Sako! Fist bump for you. Boom. 14K. That's awesome. Kelly swung by. Good to see you. C of E. Good to be here. Yesterday watched. Oh, the recorded stream helped you get your words in. I'm so excited.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Every time I see C of E, it makes me think of a musical, and I was thinking Hamilton, and I just realized it's 6. So.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Church of England.
Yep, the C of E. Okay.
Yeah. It's in one of the and Jane. No, not Jane's song.
But that's the Nautical Church of England, right?
Anne Boleyn's. So okay. And Patrick swung by. Hey, good to have you. So let's see. Bettina got 248 words. Distracted by research. Remember, editing is writing. Research is writing. Brainstorming is writing.
Staring out the window, trying to find motivation is writing.
Showers. Oh my God. Do you know how much I get through plot? Like what happens next to my story in a shower? If I'm totally stuck, shower time or take a walk. Because I don't have a commute, you know, it's that doing something else that takes no brain power.
Yeah.
That really helps like the brain open up.
Exercise is really great for that because it gets all the blood flowing and wakes up those parts of your brain that have been sleeping.
So let's see. Oh, nice. Go C of E. Got 489 words and is also in the 50K party. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Savvy trumping us all with 1,185 words. Making my fingers hurt just thinking about typing that fast. Let's see. Kelly was just getting started on another chapter for the day. And Andy's pre-dinner total is now at 1,072 words. The scene is ended, so pause. Have a great dinner if that's where you're headed. Desdemona edited 453 words. Though there were some really big edits, rearranged chapter, deleting a big part, very heavy edits. Awesome! Go you! That sounds super solid.
Edit with a lightsaber, right? No.
Right? So I just left off with somebody getting stunned by somebody who had been shot in the previous chapter. So I had to move that. I knew I was moving that chunk anyway. It didn't work with the timing. So I just moved that chunk down to the next time the appropriate character had their turn.
Yep.
So now I got to polish up where that old chapter left off and smoothen the entrance to this chapter. But yeah, so we've got people attacking the ship, people getting kidnapped, people getting shot. It's super exciting. On all 3 storylines at the same time, the danger is ramping up.
Nice.
So I learned last time that it works a lot better for pacing if all of the characters are at like similar parts in their hero's journey at the same time. You don't want people, oh, it's safe and we're all together and now we can plan while somebody else is still in like mortal danger.
Yep.
So,
But what about Bob? Somebody's shooting at Bob. No.
meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yeah.
Hey, Beta Key. Oh, so it looked like a solid sprint for pretty much everyone.
Yep, pretty much.
My water cup is empty.
Your water is empty.
Mine is getting that way.
It's just jingle all the way.
Mm.
But it also keeps a certain someone from trying to drink out of my water cup.
I can believe that.
And then when he can't reach it, pushing it over. I don't know if he's pushing it over or if he's just trying to get his head down and it tips.
Yeah.
So.
No, Nobu used to just.
Sure. Yeah, I hear you. Let's see. Nicole got 69 words. That's French. Sorry, innuendo. But that brought their nano count to 8,044 words, breaking in the 8K mark. Nice. Oh, so let's see. Beta Key questioned, how do these streams work? Beta's doing right.
Hey-o.
Is asking, how do these streams work? However you want to do them. I use StreamYard, and I actually dual stream to YouTube and Twitch because StreamYard makes it really easy for me to select the comments and display them on the screen. And also to have multiple people on stream because I think I'm less boring when I have people to talk to. Otherwise,
it's more fun when you can get that immediate feedback from someone.
Yeah. Otherwise, I feel like I'm talking to myself or monologuing. So the timer is just a shared screen, and I make sure the audio is on. And I do this every Sunday year round, 4:30 to 6:30 Eastern time. So people know where and when to find me.
Beta Key is familiar with the Pomodoro method.
Yes, that's the concept behind the sprints, where we focus for a set amount of time, and then we talk, stretch, take breaks, let our brains recover from the intense focus, and then go in again.
Yep.
Indeed.
So. Yeah, Des just started streaming this month as well. Des says there are a lot of videos on YouTube comparing the different stream platforms, and Twitch has their own system that's pretty straightforward, but only works with Twitch. So, and uses OBS. I have used OBS. It's what does it stand for? I don't know. But if you Google OBS, Open Broadcaster
Software.
Yeah. When I used it with Zoom to have other people, I couldn't use Google Documents at the same time because my laptop could not handle it. StreamYard is browser-based and super lightweight, which made it much easier for me for streaming.
So if you were using OBS, you basically need to have two computers in order to do the stream.
Or a heavier duty, computer than my laptop. So Beta says, okay, I have too many things to write. We all get it. We all get it.
We all get it. Yeah.
That's why we're doing this.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
To knock some of those things out.
So actually, let me check. I know how many words I have, and I know where I left off yesterday. So let's see where I'm at on my story progress. Wait, no, that's yesterday.
I have 2,076 words so far today, and I'm at 18,008 words.
You are a man on a mission.
Yep. I'm catching up, but I still got another 2,000 words to go, and I'd like to get at least another 500 before bed tonight.
Yeah, I hear you. Usually we stop at the bottom of the hour. We only have 10 minutes left, but I need one more sprint to get to my words for today. I'm at 1,272, and since I've been hitting about 400 each sprint, I think I only need one more sprint to get my words for today. So is everybody up for another sprint?
I'm up for another sprint.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So Let me pop into the comments. C of E says, I fail Pomodoro alone. I need to be with you all to keep me motivated. Yay!
Right on.
Oh, wow. Patrick Sprint included him finding the text of a short story his great-grandfather published in 1914.
Nice.
Damn. Beta
Some of
Key
that family history.
is also about 8K into the book and has to write some sketches too. Nice. So yeah, Des had to buy a computer for a networking and security degree that could handle a bunch of virtual machines. So for once, they have a pretty decent desktop.
Nice.
So, Beta Key is looking forward to seeing our progress. Yay!
Yay.
Alexa plays WoW, so their desktop is a tank. Yeah, you should compare notes with my mom's WoW playing desktop. I think she upgraded from the Alienware. I don't know what she's using right now, but I do know it's huge and massive and has the processing power of, a lot. So Felicia says, let's go. Felicia just got home and is ready to sprint. Kelly says, let's go for it. Savvy says, one more sprint, one more sprint, one more sprint. Des was wondering, oh yeah, if Alexa's name with the Horde. Des used to play WoW, but doesn't know what's happening there. Just ran around last time. I sold all my stuff and gave mom. My mom was like, I was married at the time, and she's like, either give me a grandkid or come back to WoW, and I did neither. But when I quit, she's like, if you're really gonna quit, I don't want you to quit. I want you to play with me. But if you're going to quit, sell all your gear and give me the money. So I did. And she took all of it.
Yeah.
But she's so many levels ahead of me now. She could give me like, the equivalent of 1 coin and I would be back up.
Yeah.
So Ellis says, having a bunch of writers around me doing the same thing I am is definitely a huge help in staying motivated and keeping it fun.
Yep.
Oh, and the ads showed up. Yeah. So. And Des says, but I am also for the Horde in spirit. An undead rogue for the win.
Troll hunter.
My mom started off as a Taran something, but now her main is a dwarf hunter called Papa Lion after her Papillon puppy, but everybody on her guild calls her Papa. They call my mom Papa, and it's very disconcerting for me.
No way.
So, let's see. Bettina is at 22,954, most of which will never see the light of day, but Bettina's okay with that. Things are just now starting to feel like I have a good premise.
Yep.
Nice.
All part of the process.
3, 2, 1. Let's do this.
Okay.
After that WoW tangent. Sorry. And we're back. So, how did your sprint go?
Pretty good.
Oh. I had a pretty solid sprint myself. I got is this sorry, 2 seconds. I got 650 words, and then I got another paragraph or 2. So, yeah, I'm sitting at 1,942 words for the day, so I'm feeling pretty solid.
That's pretty solid.
Yep.
There's a fight, and then he was waiting in the med bay while his friend who saved his life was being operated on and things and stuff. So.
Things and stuff.
And his sister was a medic, so he's like, can I help the wounded while y'all are dealing with like the seriously great injured? So things and stuff.
Things and stuff.
So let's see. Let's pop into the comment. Oh wait, how did y'all sprint go?
Mine is still going. I'm
sorry.
Planning my my next couple of months and the 2024 beginning. Because January 2024 is going to be a really big month for me.
Nice.
So my sprint went really well. I got 793 words in that sprint.
Nice.
Which puts me at 2,869 words for the day. I think this is the fastest sprint I've ever, or most words in a sprint I've ever done.
That's amazing.
And I am at the point where I can be done for the day.
Yeah, seriously. Let me check. I want to check exactly how many words I got in that sprint as well. Okay, so I got math. Whoops, I went the wrong way. I got 670 words. So, I mean, not 700 and change, but very solid for me. I'm not sad. Little jealous, but not sad. So,
okay. My wife just shared a quote with me from whatever book this is that she's reading, but it says, may your wife give birth to a 100-legged horse, so you have to work for shoes all your life, he muttered in Asgardian.
That makes sense. I thought of Loki the second you said that. 100-legged horse. I mean, come on.
That's a lot of legs.
Right? So let me pop into the comments real quick. Let's see. Jenna reaches from the depths of lurk mode while making dinner and serves a like button, a plate of chicken and stuffing. Nom, 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 nom,
nom. Nom, 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 nom.
Right? Autumn Aesthetic swung by. Hello, Autumn. Autumn is writing a dystopian fantasy sci-fi romance, and right now is at 19,591 words. And we should see what chapter is being planned in writing. Awesome.
Nice.
Dwan is just trying to figure out what exactly counts as published so he can submit this short and a poem to Imaginarium.
Nice.
And then he had dinner. What was his dinner again? I forget. I don't know that he said. Okay. Savvy only got 961 words. But that's because sushi showed up.
What has sushi? Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's Savvy's first under 1K sprint. Let's see. C of E got 370 words, totally solid, and met word count goal for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, for the entirety of the stream, got 1,344, but it is now that awkward middle part, and I know where to go.
Yay!
So let's see.
Knowing is half the battle.
Right? Dreaming got 440 words written. Awesome. Desdemona edited 636 words. And Autumn is stuck in ads. I'm sorry. It happens.
Yep.
Let's see. Kelly is at 394 words and brought his total to 600 for the day, closing on 20K.
Yep.
Nice.
And Autumn's back from the ad doom. Ellis almost wrote 200 words this month, which means they are nearly at their next 1K. After this, only has another 2K today. Well, only, but you know.
Yeah.
So,
I know the feels.
Right. Autumn was too late and hasn't written anything yet. I am so sorry. This is our last sprint for today. But I know that there are plenty of other sprints going on, so we will find you one before we abandon you.
And if you need us to help you out with the sprinting, there's lots of other episodes in the stream that you can watch. You won't get the live reactions, but you'll get all the sprint entertainment you want.
Indeed. So let's see. Jenna said biscuits also joined Chicken in the Oven. That's
nice.
Awesome. Autumn says we should see how long chapter 2 is. Remember, chapters can be any length, and just because a scene is still going doesn't mean you can't break up the chapter. That's the best way to get a cliffhanger, actually.
Yeah, chapters are something I do to a story later.
Yeah. I usually write a scene until it's done. Sometimes more than one scene in a chapter. But then when I go back and edit, I often change up where they split.
Yeah.
Dwan has clued us in. There are tacos for dinner at Dwan's house.
Tacos are good.
Right? I think that was an invitation. So.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Autumn says chapter 1, Splintered, 7,470 words. Chapter 2, Trouble, 10,131 words.
Those are some hellacious chapters.
That's some hefty chapterage, yes.
I've had, I think, 4 to 5K in a chapter, but never that many. But especially with what I'm doing right now, where I have multiple characters.
I tend to top out my chapters around 5,000 words, but I do seem to recall somebody who wrote like a 20,000 word chapter and nobody talked him out of it before he podcasted it, and it was like multiple episodes. It was horrible.
Yeah, it would have to be. It would definitely have to be. So Autumn said, I was trying to end chapter 2 and I have a story playlist. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, find a good cliffhanger and break it there. So, okay. Well, thank you all for coming. It sounded like most of us had really super solid sprints. Very happy to have you all with us. So, Kelly said, number of days for Nano doesn't dictate chapter numbers either. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Autumn says, I think I would need someone to tell me where to split it. Just figure out where the most frustrating spot for the reader would be and split it there.
Yeah.
Is usually what I do. Sometimes it's right near that middle point, but sometimes, it's just like somebody says something and someone's taken aback, or,
that moment when a character has realized just how much trouble they're in. Stop it there.
Oh, sorry. I may have kicked a kitty. I did remember Gushy Food Day. So, I mean, we're doing okay.
Good cat mom.
I try. So I got him caught in a cat trap this week.
Oh,
I put out a cat trap to catch the stray kitty, and instead I caught the wrong stray kitty, and it wouldn't leave my garage for a day and a half, but it also wouldn't eat. Finally it left, and I didn't realize I had still had the trap open because we were trying to catch the bonus stray cat, and Catticus got himself locked in there.
Oh, poor kid.
But he'd only been in there maybe an hour because we don't leave the garage door open at night.
Right.
And he was meowing, but more like, Mom, you closed the door in my face, not Mom, I'm terrified and traumatized for life. So, and he had been attacking my roommate's ankle, so it was kind of the timeout he needed.
Yeah.
So since he wasn't traumatized, I'm not feeling horrible about it. Just a little guilty. Just a little.
This is not the guilt you're looking for.
No. Savvy says, thanks for running the sprints. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank
And
you
oh
for
my
coming.
God, all the stuff you do. Let's not. And Savvy is about 7K words total for the day and going to keep going. Jenna says, thanks
Get
for
that
hosting.
10. Get that 10. Get that 10.
Right? Savvy hopes we're having a great Sunday. I am. I got my words in, and now I can get back to that Incubus romance I'm rereading for the second time this week. Sea of East says, this was so great. Thank you all so much. Okay, so let's tell people who we are, where they can find us, and peace out, yo.
You can Google me at Sako Tumi or Cast Voit or Sako. My website should pop up, and all my socials, all of them. I have many. But you can probably get my YouTube, and I'm probably most active on the YouTube.
Okay, and I am Doc Coleman, and if you're interested in finding out more about my writing, you can go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk, and that will help you find my author page at Amazon. It will also help you find my webpage at doccoleman.com. And if you're on YouTube, you can look down below in the show notes and you can find my Linktree link, and that will take you to all the other places that I am on other media.
Awesome. And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I blog, vlog, and podcast writing tips from the pros, and of course, my own Writerly Musings. This week on the blog, morganhazelwood.com, and the YouTube channel, YouTube/Morgan Hazelwood, I was talking about 10 things I like to try when the words just aren't coming. And over on the podcast, Writing Tips and Writerly Musings, I was talking about if you're not making progress, change directions. So that's Writing Tips and Writerly Musings, wherever you get your podcasts. Good luck with all of your writing, and thank you all for coming, and let's go raid Travis Tavern Society over on Twitch. And I have a and if you are looking for a YouTube, this is the spreadsheet with all of the author tubers on YouTube. And let's see, today's the 12th. What time is it? We're coming up on 7 o'clock Eastern. So, Caro's streaming again. That's awesome. Caro is amazing. So if you are on YouTube and you want a person to follow, I suggest going to go hang out with Caro in like 1 minute when her stream starts. So thank you all for coming. Good luck with your writing. Have a great evening, and I might go order some sushi. So later. Bye-bye.